And now joining us to discuss these nuclear talks is Jason Brodsky of United Against Nuclear Iran. Jason, great to have you on the broadcast today. I want to start by asking you, the U.S. has confirmed no enrichment is the only option, but we saw President Pezeshkian stating otherwise. Now, who is going to budge here when it comes to these talks?
Well, it's great to be with you. I think that it's important for the United States to hold the line on the enrichment question. Zero enrichment has been the standard Republican position for years. And in my view, one of the original sins of the JCPOA from 2015, which President Obama concluded, was the tolerance for a limited 3.67% enrichment program in Iran, because it allowed the regime to continue to extort the United States and the international community while retaining its nuclear capabilities. So it's important the United States holds the line there and does not concede a right to enrich uranium to the Islamic Republic. I think Pezeshkian is obviously talking to a domestic constituency, and the Iranians are used to throwing out all kinds of red lines to try to box U.S. negotiators in. But it's important that American negotiators reflect the long-standing position, especially the Republican Party, of zero enrichment in Iran.
Now, the ballistic missile program is not currently on the agenda for these talks. Why is that significant, and what are the potential risks of a non-comprehensive plan that addresses some of these other issues in Tehran?
Well, I would take you back to comments made by Special Envoy Steve Witkoff a few weeks ago, where he was suggesting, and I think it was a Fox News interview, that ballistic missiles and Iran's program there would be subject to limitations and restrictions in this new framework. If the Iranian side is telling the truth, and that's always a big question mark, I think we need to keep that in mind. But if they are telling the truth, that is concerning, because part of Iran's ballistic missile program could form the basis of an intercontinental ballistic missile that could be a delivery vehicle for a nuclear weapon. And so if we want it to be a comprehensive deal, it has to tackle potential delivery mechanisms for a nuclear weapon.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we are out of time, limited time on our broadcast today, but I want to thank you for shedding some light on this important issue, and we'll definitely have you back on again. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks. Good to be with you.